in the last few years, I've had numerous churches inviting me to come and demonstrate growing sprouts and microgreens. We have a Q&A. Have a slide presentation, and people just love it. And it's also been an outreach for the community. Churches have advertised in the area and invited people to come. And when it comes to things like gardening and sprouting, people from the community, they show up. And we've had a lot of great seminars. And so all of the information is really in our course, sproutingwithsteve.com, which teaches people how to grow simple sprouts and also how to grow microgreens, which are bigger than sprouts. They grow and they have the leaves that turn green through the sunlight that comes through the windows. And I teach people how to grow microgreens in soil and without soil. We have videos where I'm demonstrating how to grow these things. So they see me in my kitchen with my trays and my little jars and different things. And I show people, what to do, how to do it. And then they see them, the next, video is they're growing a little bit more. And so people just love it. I've gotten all kinds of testimonies from people that have written me and said that they have just learned so much through Sprouting with Steve, and now they're growing these salads that they like. And one lady wrote me and she said her husband had some severe neurological issues. And she said, once we got into sprouting on a regular basis, those issues just improved significantly. And that was, of course, very gratifying for me to hear. So it's a great topic. It's simple. It's something people can do, whether you have a green thumb or a black thumb, whether you have a little room or a lot of room, whether you have a little money or a lot of money. Once you know what to do, it's very, very simple to grow like lentil sprouts in 2 or 3 days. And so I can answer questions about all these things. So there's a question right there from Emma that says, I've never sprouted. Where should a beginner start? And should one consume slowly to build the appropriate gut biome? Thank you for your time. Well, thank you, Emma. That's an easy question for me to answer. As far as where should you start? This is what I recommend. You get a jar, and really you can use any jar. And this is a wide mouth mason jar. It's what people use for canning, and you don't have to have a jar like this. You can use any jar in your house. And this one has a particular sprouting lid that has holes on it. You can get these from Amazon. So the simple thing to do is start with lentils. So most people have access to lentils. You can get them in just about any grocery store. So buy a bag of lentils for $1, or if you have lentils in your pantry, then you fill up your jar about maybe an inch or so. And then I would recommend doing this in the evening before you go to bed. Put the lentils in, the dry lentils, whole lentils, and then you fill the jar up with water. And then go to bed. And in the morning, you will see that those lentils, most likely, they've always done this for me, they will double in size because they have now absorbed some of the water, and they become active. So then what you do is you just pour out the water. Whether you have a little sprouting lid like this, you can even use your fingers if you don't have a lid, you can use a cheesecloth or a strainer, and then you just pour out all the water. Make sure all the water is out because you don't want the seeds growing in water.